It's time for more Nancy Drew's Secret of the Scarlet Hand. I'm YourGibs. We are ready to rock and roll. What time is it? Let's have a look. So 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I guess we could probably poke around and talk to a few folks. Let's go see how Henrik is doing at the hospital. Say hello to him. We did get this key here, which I think is... one of you was mentioning that it's for some of the museum, I guess, displays. So we'll go ahead and check that out as well. Let's first of all stop in and say hello to our friend here. Hello.
You look familiar. Is it time for my snack?
No.
Hi, Henrik. I'm Nancy. We met at Beech Hill before your head injury.
Beech Hill?
Beech Hill is a museum here in Washington, D.C. The curator's name is Joanna Riggs. You were working there, and that's where your accident happened. Do you remember anything about the accident?
Joanna Riggs. Is that the woman who called to pick my brain for an access code?
Probably.
What access code would that be?
Where in my poor banged-up head would I be keeping access codes? I don't even remember my own birthday. So if you're here to squeeze me for details, you're wasting your time.
No, that's not what I'm here for.
Actually, Nurse Bluefoot thinks with regular visits, I may be able to help you get your memory back more quickly.
How, pray tell, do you intend to do that?
Nurse Bluefoot says that visual aids often help to trigger memories.
Pictures? Well, isn't this nice?
Come on, Henrik. You'll feel much better once things start coming back to you. I've got a picture with me if you'd like to give it a try.
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Look at this giant pencil. I'm not even sure.
What should I post here?
I have no idea. Okay.
Great. These are Maya glyphs, like the ones you used to translate. Now, don't be upset if you don't know how to read them anymore. I can tell you what they mean.
I know what they mean, dear. I wrote them.
What?
I'm sure you have written them at one time or another in your career. So, what do you think this is all about? The magician suffers yellow death.
Your translator is sloppy. I should know. I am the author of the original work.
The author? What are you talking about?
That first glyph is the fool, not the magician. Furthermore, any decent epigrapher knows those glyphs refer to the infamous plague of oozing hives. A fitting curse for a fool, don't you think? I rather like it.
Okay.
Henrik, this note was found at a crime scene. Are you telling me you left it there?
I don't remember.
I'm investigating the theft of the Pakal carving. Please, Henrik, try to remember something.
Who in the world is Pakal? Oh, my head. Oh, the pressure. I can't take any more today, Nancy.
Okay, it's time for some memory therapy. Nancy, could you come back tomorrow?
Okay, I guess. I don't have much of a choice, do I? Reality orientation in progress. Okay, well, let's go back to the museum then, and maybe we can open up some displays and check out our desk, and maybe there's a message or two. I don't know. Put those keys away. And we can talk to Joanna as well. I'm not sure which ones are actually locked, but we'll just see, that one I can get into without a key. So that's clearly not the one.
It's locked.
Ah, ham radio. Ham radio. Interesting.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world. Ham radios are often the only means of contacting the outside world. HAM is an acronym for Handheld Amateur Radio.
Alright, well, we can get in there and grab a red bulb. I'm not sure if that's broken or something. And we may have to fix that because it doesn't look like I can do much else. Okay, that's a start. Shut the lid? No. Shut the lid. There we go. Enjoy the music. It really sets the mood in this game. I'm not sure if I can get
It's
in here.
locked.
Okay, let's try get in there. Haha!
Why do I want to lug these heavy things around? Why do I want to lug these heavy things around?
I don't know. Calendar stones. 3 masks. So we can get in there. Now, is there anything I can do here? Nothing. That's the scene of the crime. It might be just the ham radio that was the one that we wanted to get into. Potentially. Because we can
That
get in.
looks right.
Yeah, we got in there already. Alright, turn around and we got one more to go to. Rituals. No. Wow. Okay. To change the shape of their foreheads. Alright, well, let's go and talk to Joanna first, if she's here. Actually, she might still be at the police station, but we'll check it out. Yeah, she's not here. Okay. Then let's go to our office. See if there's anything interesting down there. Then we can always stop in on St. Clair. And really, we should probably call our BFFs too. So, what's over here? So we looked at this already. That was Henrik's note there. Let's check if we got any messages.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line.
Well, we can call our friend here, Franklin. We might actually have to sleep just to make it so it's next day for Henrik.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose, how may I direct your call?
I'd like to speak to Franklin Rose, please.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Rose is out of the office. Would you like to try back later?
Sure.
Thank you for calling Boswell, Jackson, and Rose.
Okay, that's interesting. Interesting indeed. So it's 2 in the afternoon-ish, right? Oh, now it's 3:30. Now, can we do anything with his desk over here? Don't think so. Oh yeah, that's right. Ham radio. Wow, that is going to be crazy to use, but haha, we will figure that out. Buy milk.
It's locked.
So these are locked here. I don't think this worked, right? I tried that
It's
last
locked.
episode. Probably going to need a key from our amnesia patient. Now, I don't know if we should call this number. Let me just write this number down. Is it 1505555? We'll try that right now. Won't hurt. There's the Morse code. So I already did take a screenshot of this stuff already. So when we get access to that ham radio, I will be ready. And of course, we'll have a closer look of all those cool instructions. Let's make a phone call. I can't use that phone. Come on, spinning around, Nancy Drew. Let's try and use the phone to make
You
this.
have no voicemail. Press.
Oops.
You have.
Error tone. Why? Why am I getting error tone? Okay, let's just try it without anything. Alright, whatever. Oh yeah, that's right, I guess I can't make long distance calls from here. Never mind, never mind. Let's go to our hotel. And then we'll make a couple phone calls, then we will sleep, and then we'll wake up and we'll go talk to Henrik, and I just hit the wrong freaking spot. Or did I? Actually, no, I think I might be good. Ah, look at that. Perfect. So what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. Can make some phone calls now. Hardy boys! Oh yeah, we totally gotta do that. Oh, I just messed that up, didn't I? Get me out of here. I want to make some music, some telephone and music.
Chaco Canyon Cultural Center.
Hi, I'm hoping to speak to someone about the theft that happened there recently.
Are you the press?
No, I'm a detective investigating a similar crime in Washington, D.C.
This is Sheila Schultz, the director. What would you like to know?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm calling from the Beech Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I understand you had some rare Maya artifacts stolen recently.
That's right. It's a terrible loss, and the police here have no leads.
Beech Hill was robbed, too. We lost one of our prized jade carvings.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
I'm wondering if the robberies are connected. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about the incident at Chaco Canyon?
Fire away.
I heard the thief left a red handprint at the scene of the crime. Is that true?
Yes. It was very gruesome. It looked like blood, but according to the police analysis, the print was made with a mercuric sulfide paste.
Do you know of any symbolic meaning attached to a red hand?
Don't walk, don't go there, talk to the hand, as my 15-year-old would say? Really, I haven't the slightest idea.
Talk to the hand. Okay.
What types of artifacts did the thief get away with?
Only the center's most prized pieces. The case contained 5 pre-Columbian artifacts that were excavated right from this area.
Do you have a list of the stolen pieces?
I know those pieces like the back of my hand. There were 3 pottery pieces, a small stone figurine with a snake head, and an ornamental jade carving.
I'm interested in the jade carving. What did it look like?
It was highly unusual. There was a glyph on it that no one could translate. Until we hired Henrik Vanderheun, that is. His opinion was that it's Mayan in origin, and that it may have been a place name glyph for this area. As you can imagine, we regarded it as something of a regional treasure.
Interesting that he's involved in both.
Do you know that Henrik Vanderheun works for Beech Hill now?
Yes, I know. His departure was a great loss for us.
Why didn't you mention the connection when I told you I was from Beech Hill?
I guess it didn't seem important.
Was Henrik still working at Chaco Canyon when the theft occurred?
No. It happened just a few days after he left. I remember because after the police left, the staff and I were so depressed, we went into the lounge and pigged out on the rest of Henrik's farewell cake.
Was Henrik on good terms with Chaco Canyon when he left?
Well, it was awfully abrupt. As soon as he heard about that monolith, boom, he was gone. For some reason, he just had to go study it. We weren't exactly happy about it, but it's not like quitting is against the law.
True, true.
Do you recall having some appraisal work done by an art dealer by the name of Taylor Sinclair?
How could I forget? He went on and on about the impossibly rare artifacts he could get for us. I said, "Are you an art dealer or a smuggler?" But he assured me that the provenance documents would all be in order. Still, I never did any further business with him. He just seemed slippery.
Okay.
Could you send me a photo of that jade carving so I can take a look at the glyph?
I'm afraid I sent our only print off to the insurance company. They said they'd return it, but who knows when our claim will be processed. I'm sorry.
Thanks a million, Sheila.
Feel free to call if you have any more questions.
Alright, I guess, interesting. Well, let's give the boys a call. Find out, if they have anything flirty to say.
Frank and Joe Hardy, taking the mist out of mystery. Joe here.
That's pretty cute, Joe. Can you come up with a slogan for me, too?
Hey, Nancy. Hold on while I put you on speakerphone. You still there?
Yep.
Hi, Nancy. You got access to both of our brilliant minds now. So how's the case coming along?
This investigation is stalling. Any thoughts on how to get it back in gear?
Check out that bull game in the temple exhibit.
And remember this strategy. When in doubt, grunt louder.
Signature hearty wisdom, Nancy.
Just for you.
Okay.
Talk to you later, fellas.
See ya.
Let us know how it's going.
Completely randomness. All right, let's call the ladies. And then we'll get a good night's sleep.
Hello?
It's me again.
Hey, Nancy. What's the latest, Nan?
Nan! All right.
Taylor Sinclair and Alejandro Del Rio have both earned a place on my suspect list.
Why?
Both admitted to being in the building at the time when the alarm went off.
Did they act defensive about it?
Not really. They both act as though they have nothing to hide.
Do you think they could be working together?
Judging by Alejandro's opinion of Taylor, I highly doubt it. But then again, stranger things have happened.
Yeah. Like in the 10th grade when Bess turned purple in the middle of her class presentation on greenhouse gases. George, would you kindly put a sock in it?
Somehow, Joanna has gotten the museum into some financial hot water.
How'd she do that? Yeah, and how hot's the water?
It's all very vague. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt. I mean, maybe she just overextended the budget a little in her effort to acquire the best artifacts for the museum, but
even if her intentions were good...
she may be feeling a little desperate to make some money back quickly.
Desperate enough to steal the Pakal carving, sell it on the black market, and collect the insurance on it too?
I know she loves the museum. Who knows what she'd do if she were afraid of losing her job?
She's a suspect. Definitely a suspect.
Definitely.
Why would the thief keep leaving that awful red handprint at every crime scene?
Talk about a creepy trademark. Oh, I'm just glad I haven't seen it. With my sensitive psyche, that type of thing is like a 10-year warranty for nightmares. Does it have any meaning in Maya culture?
Not that I know of.
Well, somebody ought to know. You're surrounded by experts in Maya culture, for gosh sakes. But maybe it doesn't mean anything at all. Maybe the thief just thinks it's glamorous. Sure. I mean, who really wants anonymity after all? Thieves have to have style. Something to set them apart, right? It's not just any old villain that gets a book deal these days.
A book deal, alright.
After the board caught wind about the police interrogating Joanna, they suspended her.
But Joanna didn't take the Pakal.
I tried to suggest that to Franklin Rose without betraying Henrik's confidence, but he's not interested in cutting Joanna any slack.
So what? She's history?
Mr. Rose said that if the Pakal carving is recovered, he'll reconsider.
Well, that's just one more reason you've got to find that carving. Yeah. Joanna's ambitions may be a little misguided at times, but she shouldn't have to take the fall for Henrik. Plus which, her presence at the museum may be one of the crucial ingredients to solving this case.
Too true.
Detective Drew, requesting hint, please.
Negative, Detective Drew. Assistants Marvin and Fane out of commission at this time. Suggest calling Detectives Hardy and Hardy.
What? Okay, alright,
I'll
ladies.
talk to you later, ladies.
Call back soon. Yeah, and good luck.
Alright, ladies. Time for this lady to take a nap. Let's see, we're gonna get up next day, I don't know, 9 a.m. Beep, beep. Now let's go see if we can go talk to Henrik at the hospital. La 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 la, where's the hospital? There. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this ball, but I'm sure it has to do with the ham radio, right? Because that's what we took it out of. No, it's a reality orientation in progress. Well, we can go and see what's going on here then. We can also go to the consulate too. Just do our rounds, right, until we trigger something. Nancy's awful chatty. She just chats with everybody. Hi there.
Any news?
I need a photo of the Pakal carving. Do you have one?
Joanna took the official print for her insurance claim, but I have a couple extras. Here you go.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Okay, he seems to be happy with my work. And we'll go quickly to the consulate here. Why not? Oh, I bet you I can give you that photo. Put it on Henrik's reality board there. Potentially. Hello?
Buenos dias.
Have you heard? The police received an anonymous tip, and they're considering Joanna a prime suspect in the Bacall theft. They've taken her in for questioning.
I called in that tip. She lied about the cinnabar, and you may not know this, but she has jeopardized the museum's finances with all of her wheeling and dealing. Why should she not be questioned?
Okay.
How did she jeopardize museum finances?
I am not at liberty to say.
I should get back to the museum.
Goodbye. Buenos dias.
I should get back to the museum.
Goodbye.
And goodbye to all of you. We're going to be pausing right here, but we'll be back for more. Nancy Drew, I'm YourGibs.